So one thing you might not know about me, and I've done this before and I've shared a little bit about my comic book background, but I have all my comic books from my childhood all the way up to the point I was collecting them up to a few years ago. But I love video games, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing more amazing than being a kid in the 80s and early 90s, going to the comic book store, picking up the new comics coming out. I was around for the 80s comics. I used to buy old 70s comics in the comic book store back then. You'd be able to buy them for like dirt cheap. And then in the early 90s, Image Comics came and I was into a lot of different things. Very diverse comic book reader too. This is Savage Dragon, who was my all-time favorite superhero back in the 90s. And this is the crossover with the Turtles. And also this is signed by Eric Larson, the guy that created and also ran Image for a little bit. But this is me.